Evening all. So it turns out that YouTube decided to cut episode 13 off at about the 13-minute mark, which obviously was not the plan. Don't know what it was thinking there, but here is the rest of the episode for your viewing pleasure. Fix that. Now, unfortunately, I've crammed things in here, and now I can't really see that belt underneath. It is going. It is doing its job. Okay, these are running at 150% speed, which is the fastest they can go. With this kind of setup though, we can actually put in another grain mill if we want to on track, so that wouldn't be a big issue. But not right now. I think that'll be fine for the moment. So rail, damn it, yeah, 5 more, come on, come on. What are you struggling with? You're struggling with stone. Why are you struggling with stone? Because you've got a long way to go, and you aren't actually affected by the roads at all. You're the same speed off-road as you are on-road. So that's okay. That's okay. Fine. Yeah, it's purely because you're moving slowly. Any way to speed you up? I could put in a little silo here. I don't know if harvesters can output onto chutes. I think they can, but really something I want to do if I'm honest with you. I mean, I do want to use up all this stone here anyway, so why don't I move the stonemason? Why don't we put another stonemason in here? Boom. Right, and say you are to harvest stone and drop in there. Right, then you are to take stone from there and drop it in there. Okay, and we'll ignore that stonemason, that can go. That will speed up production of brick here, because obviously that's going to be faster. I'll put in a road as well, just to help a little bit. We do have brick in the base as well. We could use a lot of that, I suppose, temporary measure. But I say temporary, and then what I end up doing is setting stuff up and then forgetting it's going. So, not really ideal. I think we will do that though. Have you drop off in there? If you would be so kind. Thank you very much. Right. Right, and then you can grab stone brick from here and put it in there, just to give us a bit of a boost. We're all going back and forwards, because that now the problem with that one is that it's just not producing stone fast enough, but it will eventually eat through all this and get everything going. It's going to take a little bit of time, that's all. Okay, so we now have enough rail ties to complete our hill. Awesome. Go, rail complete. So we're going to be picking up herbal remedies and dropping them in the apothecary. We're going to be picking up bread and dropping it in the food market. And we're going to be picking up clothing and dropping it in the general store. That's the idea. Very long train track as well, but that doesn't matter, I don't think. Right, let's find out. Workers, we need to put minecarts down. Pause the game. We're going to put down 3 minecarts. 1, 2, and 3. And they're going the wrong direction, but that doesn't matter. So the first one is going to be filtered with food. It's important that you actually do filter these, because if not, they will just pick up the first. All 3 of them will pick up the first thing they come to. Which is not what you want to do. But I am going to use the filters down here, which is going to be food. Which means it will pick up any food that's on the track. So if I choose to add, say we build another farm with apples, it will pick up bread or apples. And I'm doing that because I think although the bread's going to be enough, I think we're going to burn through the bread quicker than we're delivering it. So yeah, but that's the way I'm going. So you're going to be the same. You are going to be filtered with general goods. And then you are going to be filtered with medicine. And the last one will be specialty goods. We also have specific ones here like protein and fruits and vegetables, stuff like that. So that's the 4 main categories, which will be, that's food, that's general, that's apothecary, and the last one's going to be magic, I guess. I'm not sure. So what else I want to do is I need to stop whatever's working on these. So where is the wagon that is delivering? Goods. Where? I don't think we have a wagon delivering goods, do we? No, I don't think we have a wagon delivering remedies. Did I forget to do that? There is a line there indicating that there should be a wagon doing that, but there isn't. Like here, the line goes to that wagon there, so I want to stop him. Then my mouse over that doesn't work. So there is apparently a wagon assigned to that. I just don't know where that wagon is. It looks as if it might be in the ground or something. We may have an issue there. There's nothing I can click on. And the general store, obviously that's not working because we no longer have a cart grabbing clothes because we don't have any clothes. So if I unpause that, oh no, if I repause that and I say go, you don't have to put a gap between them at all. Doesn't matter. Don't have to have that at all. So yep, it can just literally be they could be completely next to each other. And you'll see you have picked up 20 food, you have picked up nothing, and you have picked up 20 remedies. And then you, when you go past here, will pick up 20 cloth, which is 20 clothing, sorry. And then you'll drop them in there. And that's good. That's going to be awesome because that's going to deliver 15 to every single person. I really wish you could see what these have in stock. But that means that if we build another 5 houses, we will be able to, in one train swoop, deliver to every single house in one go, which will make them all extremely happy. So they're all level. We've got level 4, level 3, level 1 houses, but that will work absolutely fantastically. And that barn is now filled up with corn. Means these are also filled up. And you'll see these used to be 150%. They're now 222 because our happiness has increased as well because of all the happiness there. Now the drawback to this, as I said, is that because they're grabbing 20 at a time, I don't know whether my system's going to keep up with it. I know full well my workshop here is not. That's going to struggle. And that's mainly because it's not getting enough cloth. So what say we increase that to 5 workers and push more cloth? Cloth we do want in a barn because cloth is used for making conveyor belts, and we're going to have that up here, so we'll have a double offshoot for that. So we definitely need that to be producing things. That's running at full pace but not really fast enough still. That's going to be running out of, I don't know whether this one's going to keep up, but it doesn't matter. We are making the money, we're making the happiness, we're making everything good. Got loads of red coins, which is surprising. That's given us the most gold coins it can. That is giving us blue coins. And I think the clothing, yeah, the clothing gives us loads of red coins, so that's okay. Right, yeah, we get loads of them all at once. So I think we could afford to put in some more houses. Although, if we did that without the supply being high enough, this probably wouldn't work. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, see, the drawback to this sort of system is that now these two grain mills are running. They can keep this pasture and barely keep that pasture going, and they're not helping the other two at all. So we do probably need another field coming down to some more pastures, or we need to move this field somewhere else, up here, and have it filter into more grain mills at once. Maybe try a multiple farm field. I don't know how that'd work. Interested to try that multiple farm field. But I don't really want to be cutting down any more resources at the moment. I wouldn't mind losing trees. Trees I'm fine with. A bit of stone, I suppose, I'm not worried about, but that's why this area probably is ideal for this, if I'm honest with you. I can obviously change this system here to be along there, so that would leave that gap there nice and full. And that forester only goes out to here. That forester does not appear to be using that metric. I mean, this one forester, even with only half the trees covered, can easily run our complete supply of wood. So, interesting how it works. That the foresters are a bit strong at the moment, I think, but then they do cost red coins to produce things. So you need to be making red coins to do that. So, yeah. Okay. So in that case, we've got this working. This is going. This is doing its job. You are actually running out of remedies. You are almost out of bread. Why are you out of bread? Out of bread because the grain mill is not producing enough. Let's speed up the grain mill. We don't have enough people. Let's buy some more houses. Feel like we're playing Monopoly. 2, 3. Oh, can't afford it because we need logs. Wow, I didn't think that would ever come up again. Yeah, wow, okay. Right, so we need logs. So you grab logs and put it in the base, which is gonna stifle that a little bit. I could just grab them straight out of the forest like that. Now we'll just grab them out of the lumber mill. It doesn't matter. Never thought we'd need logs again. Wow. Not even called logs, are they? They're called wood. It's just called wood. Wood and planks. So, yeah. So I'm going to remove those trees there as well. That stonemason would obviously not be there forever. That will move elsewhere. Need 15 wood for every house. Yay. Yay, you are producing loads of rail spikes. We probably don't need any more rail spikes now, put this rail in. But we'll get to 200 and then that will come to a stop anyway. So, yep, and they're not rail stakes, they're rail ties. So yeah, right, and you, what were you doing? You were taking meat from there. You stopped taking meat from there because that's no longer getting supplied, because I stopped it because I thought this was working and it's not working. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So I need to find a way to produce more grain going into grain mills. I need to produce more animal feed. This is the problem. I probably need one grain mill with 5 people in it per pasture, per level 3 pasture, I reckon. So I need 4 grain mills, which means I need 2 farms at this sort of pace. which is doable. We could set that up here, have our farms all in a nice row here. We've got another farm there and a farm there, and then we'll have it all come along, grain mills there, and then have the animal feed come down and across. Seems like a bit of a waste. Yeah, it does seem like a bit of a waste doing that, just for logistical purposes. That would put a big gap here doing nothing. But I do need to move this around. We do need to change something here because this isn't working well enough. And we do definitely need a second farm here. You're struggling because you're not getting enough grain. And that's simply because you're not outputting enough grain. You're struggling because you need more people. 5 workers in you as well. And then you're probably going to start running out of herbs. Not so sure about that though. I think the herb, yeah, because that takes 6 seconds, this takes 4 seconds. So we're going to need a second filter on the grain. So let's pause this. Grab that like that. Filter that one with grain because we don't want it to be bringing out herbs. Oh, so that's outputting 2 at once now. It's actually more than this is producing. Gonna have to increase that as well. We're running low on people again. Let's build some more houses. I know I can upgrade the houses, but I want to build 20 houses and that's it. That's my town. 20 houses is going to be my town. Happy with that. I kind of really want to move the general store to be here and then put whatever else next to it and have that run like that. But I didn't at all. Yeah, I kind of really want to do that for some bizarre reason. Just to even it out, I suppose, but make the train journey even longer. We're not getting as many remedies now because we're not. I know we are getting enough remedies. We just bread is still a problem. You're still struggling for. You're struggling to output enough stuff because you're taking a turn to plant things. I'm gonna get rid of the well. I like the idea of having the well fertilize it, and it's a wonderful system, but because it uses a turn, a work, we can place iron, coal and stone now, apparently. That's for our mines. I know what that's for, yes. Yeah, but because it requires a output, it requires one output to plant water or to water the crops, it slows down production, which is a bit of a problem. So yeah. That's fine, that's keeping up. Obviously we've got this as basically 2/3 grain, 1/3 remedy, herb, and that becomes remedies. I'm mixing up everything today. Okay, and now that's getting more, which is good. Hopefully means you'll be getting more into there. Although it doesn't look like it, to be honest with you. Even running at 1 worker, it doesn't look like that grain can do that. So yeah, I really do think we're going to need more grain farms. We're going to need 2 grain farms for the animal feed, a dedicated grain farm, well not a grain farm, but maybe this farm could produce enough to run 2 grain mills. We've still got another 5 workers to go here. That's a possibility. Put 2 grain mills over here. Have them filter down into the kitchen. The kitchen is struggling with flour. Probably the best option for that, I think. Let's give that a go. He says kind of wanting to smooth this all around again to make it look pretty, but yeah, whatever. Let's just do one there and one there, and you can ignore that road. That road is throwing me off a little bit because I'm working on things to the road, and I don't need to because that road's not halfway between the farms. This farm is off anyway, so it doesn't matter. So long as I remember that there is the edge. So let's cut the trees off there, shall we? Right. And then what we'll do is we'll build a road here. Yep, we'll build a road there. And then down here, just because it's a good divider. So, and I can put the road that's not correct. Okay, there we go. Right. So that's what I'm going to play with there. So what I want to do now is I want to move the kitchen over one, so that it's. In fact, I want to move the kitchen over to there so that it's got the input from the 2 grain mills. I don't need to do that. You don't need to. It would look better, but I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to run the conveyor belts on the floor as well. Or am I? I'm very indecisive. I'm very indecisive as to what I want to do here. I'm actually thinking if I do that, get rid of that grain mill there. That wouldn't work coming out the farm. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Right. Let's ignore that. Right. You're gonna come along there like so, and the other one is going to go up by 3, come along the top because that's why. Right, there we go. Right, like so. Remove those. Grab there. You're producing flour, awesome. Right, and then we want to grab that, and then we want to do exactly the same as what we've done on the other side. We want to put in 3 outputs. So, really hope I did not put one. I did. I put one down there. That was a mistake. There. And then we want to go bomb. Bomb and bomb. Pause the game. And we can turn off that one. In fact, we can remove that one and remove that one. Then go that way. And we then want to put a splitter in there. And then 3 grabbers. 1, 2, 3. You are going to go grain. No, don't blink. You are going to go grain. And you are going to go grain. Okay. And then I'm probably am going to actually move that kitchen over and then the barn over. Just to line it all up because it would look better. This looks bloody atrocious, but doesn't matter. Not actually required. Right. Okay. So you are not producing fast enough to run all 3 of those at once. But that's not that important right now. Okay, you're done. Bye. that can go goodbye. Right, you are getting the stuff you need in. This one is full, that one will then fill afterwards. The way the splitter basically works is it will split left, right, but if there's no space to go left or forward, it will go right. So once this one's full, it will just output into this one. So we can increase the amount of people on the farm. Which we're going to do. Let's throw 10 in there. Alright, and we can increase the amount of people in the grain mills, but we can't because we don't have the people. And I don't have any more real spare carts floating around. I mean, I've got a few here. Those 2 carts. Yeah, they're needed for the moment. You can stop. You can stop. And you can go goodbye. That's only 1 worker. But the best way to do it is to upgrade these houses, isn't it? So level 4, level 3, and I suppose these should all upgrade to level 2. Gives us 2 new workers per go. Which puts up to 104 workers, which is awesome. That means we can then increase this to 5, increase this to 5. Which should in turn increase this up here, so I might be able to add more workers into this one. You're on 5 workers. It's just generally trying to get a surplus. I want these barns to be not full, but I would like them to, well, yeah, full, I suppose. I'd like there to be more coming in than going out. That's the idea. And then we can increase that to 5 workers. Okay. And that should, realistically, allow us to do what we need to do. Yeah, you're producing more than you're getting in by the looks of it, or about the right size. You're actually not using as much as you're getting in, although it's about even. And the cart came by, picked up 20, and we still have 10 left. Awesome. So the only one that's lacking now is our clothing, and our clothing is slow because we still need wool. And the reason we need wool is because it's not being produced fast enough. That's the issue. We've got a workshop, it's producing wool, it's just not doing it quick enough. But because I've made these so cramped together, I can't do anything about it. It's stuffed, it's absolutely stuffed up here. Yeah. Don't know what to do about that. Well, I do kind of know what to do about that, because we are going to need more animal feed to get these things going again if we want more food, and then the food can come down. What does steak actually give us? Steak gives us red coins. We don't particularly need that many red coins, so I'm not all that fussed about it. I would like milk to start going though. Milk gives us 6 gold coins. We're not struggling for coins. We're really not. We do need to look into making purple coins, though. Don't even know where they are. What gives us purple coins? Oh, the cake does. And I had never noticed that. There are numbers on there. So this has 15 of those in stock. I had never seen that before. Must be going blind. Wow. Okay, yeah, so that's health potion, elixirs. We don't have an enchanter unlocked yet. Salves and spellbooks. I think some of our research now is going to start also needing, no, not purple coins. So we can unlock magic, but I really kind of want to start selling cake. Because who doesn't like cake? I mean, cake's awesome. Cake is fantastic. And cake is made in here, and requires an awful lot of stuff. It requires flour, it requires sugar, it requires butter. How do you make butter? Butter is made from milk, and it requires jam. Ah. And jams. Ah, okay. That could be an interesting project to build up here. We'll have an independent, or maybe down here. The cake factory on the coast. I like that idea. We can get rid of this. Manna, I don't want to keep. We need to be grabbing some ore into a barn, so that when we build our mines up here, we can plant ore around them. Mines, I don't know how much space the mine needs. Let's have a look. See, mine. About the same space as everything else. Yep. So if we would have a dedicated iron mine, that would require that much space. Dedicated coal mine would require that much space. Stone mine. That's it, isn't it? 3? Yeah, 3 for the moment. And then when we unlock mana stuff, you'll have mana ore, you'll have earthstone, you'll have waterstone. You see there as I'm mousing over, it's actually saying at the bottom of the screen, down here, linked resources. So like there it will mine the earthstone and the waterstone. There it will mine coal, stone and mana. So it's wherever you put around it. I don't think it consumes resources. I think it's the same as the foresters and that. So I could put it down there, and that would just give me that. That would just give me stone. I put this one down here, and it would unfortunately give me both. So that won't work for that. But that's what you can do. So we'll have 3 up there for our main resources. Well, just 2. 1 for iron, 1 for coal. And that will get our forges working. And then we would need the mana. But to place them, you need them in your base. So at the moment I've got 1 iron ore. So farm and mining, I can place nothing. I need blue coins for that as well. We've got blue coins. That's fine. I need 10 iron ore to place 1. Coal. Coal we got 60 of. Obviously I don't want to surround it to make it the speediest it can be. Don't know if that even matters. But yeah. But what I'm getting at with that is that I want to clear these resources out, but I kind of don't want to lose the ore or the coal. I want to put it in barns, but then I don't want to put it in barns like last time, where I had stupid amounts of stuff in barns. But maybe putting some in the base would not be a bad idea. I wonder whether that would or not. Don't know whether having some harvesters, like grab this harvester and say mine stone, put it in the base. But we've got 309 stone in the base, so we've got plenty of stone for doing things there. But like iron ore, we need to get some iron ore into the base or into a barn somewhere or something. So, but maybe I should have that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have 1 barn for each type of resource. We're gonna put it right here next to the base. So we're gonna have 1, 2, and 3. You are going to be set to stone. You are going to be set to coal. Actually, iron, because iron's the next. No, put it in order. Put it in order. Come on. Coal. And you're going to be set to iron. Okay. And then if I fill them up with the resources required, then I know I've got 200 of each resource. So when I come to putting them down here, that should be enough. Famous last words there, I think. That means we need to grab stone, we need to grab coal, and we need to grab iron from somewhere. So we need 3 more carts, and I don't have 3 carts spare, do I? Well, I got 1, I got 2. All my other carts are doing bits and pieces, aren't they? You put that back in the base and you come to the 3rd one. Because I've only got 1 spare worker, so I don't really want to. Right. So, where do we get stone from? Well, stone can be grabbed from there. Grab stone, place in there. Okay, let's pause that. Coal can be grabbed from there. We have a coal resource there. And iron, we could grab it from all the way over here, or I could just grab it out of the forges. Now, the reason I can't grab coal out of the forges is because it gets instantly converted into fuel, and that's not coal, so that doesn't work. So we'll grab iron from there, and then we'll fill up those 3 barns with the resources. That's preparing for our mine. I may also build 5 more barns somewhere. Probably do that now and get it going. But then we're going to need more harvester carts to do this. What we could do with just normal workers. That would be painfully slow. But it would work. It would work. I realise I'm talking and not really explaining what I'm thinking in my head. Mana. There are 5 types of mana. You have mana ore, you have earth, air, fire, and water. I see fire there. Earth, water, fire, and air. We have air there and there. Right. So I do have ways of getting all 5 types of mana. I'm going to assume, which is a bad thing to do probably, that when we unlock mana purifications, we're going to have place the mana ones down here as well. That's a big assumption. I'm not sure. So having 5 barns full of them might not be a bad idea. But that would require some more workers doing things, grabbing stuff from quite far away. That'd be quite a long trip to do that. I don't even know whether the carts could do that. No, I don't think the carts could get round to there at all. I have to remove that iron there. That harvest is obviously not doing anything right now. But the carts could get round on that road down there, couldn't they? I think so. Remove that one there, then they can go through that path there. Come along here, then go down there to the airstone there. Just thinking, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. So I need to upgrade the houses because I need more. More workers, more slave labour. Work tiny slaves, as Yuri would say. So yeah, but what I'm going to do is we are going to build some silos. I'm going to build a silo. Does it matter? Does it matter? No. There. One there. There's a fire one up there. Can my carts get to the fire? Any other fire around? No, there is not. Nope. So we're going to have one up here as well. Like so. And I need to build a path to that. Up and around there. That's a very long way to go. Or if they were down here, they could come up through there. If I made a route through the trees, I will do that. We will make a route through the trees. I'm not fussed about trees. Let's that. Oh, there we go. Right. Let's grab 4 workers. 1, 2. 3, 4. In fact, we're going to grab 5 workers. 5. There we go. And we are going to put down 5 barns. And I'm going to put them here because that makes 1, 2, 4, 5 will fit in there. Awesome. So we'll do that. We'll do 1, 2. No, it won't. No, it won't. Right. Nope. Nope. That's not good enough. Invalid region not complete. What? I want to delete them. Oh, So we'll put them in the center and just go. Three, 4, 5. Like that. That'll do. That'll do. Turn that. Whoa! Turn the grid off. Go. Turn that one around. Turn that one around. Don't need to do that. I don't. I like it looking nice, and then he's got floating platforms and this horrendous monstrosity over here. Yeah, I like it to look nice, and then I don't do anything about it not looking nice. But anyway, mana. Hopefully all the mana is in the right order, isn't it? Fire ore, water ore, earth ore, air ore. That's fine. Where is actual mana crystals then? Mana crystals. So, let's go with, we'll make the center one mana crystals. And then we will go with, my brain wants to say earth, air, fire, water, in that order. Earth, air, fire, and water. But the game doesn't do that. The game does fire, water, earth, and air. Oh, okay. Right, and you are going to have the wonderful task of you cannot harvest. Oh, of course, workers cannot harvest it. You require mining drills. Mining drills the only thing that can mine mana. Of course. Okay, so worker, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed your time with us. It's been very informative. And we wish you the best in whatever ventures you take on next. Right, so instead we need harvest drills, which require 2 workers, which is not terrible, but not as good as I wanted it to be. Particularly because now these are going to be basically going a lot faster than they need to be to do. Right, so you are the first one. You are to take that into there. You are to take that into whichever one of these I said was, that one's water. So take water into there. And then earth, you want to take earth there. And then these ones over here are going to fill up the silo. Fill up that silo. And fill up that silo. Because I was going to grab carts, come backwards and forwards with that. I'm thinking that might not be a good idea now because carts travel really slowly off-road. Then the mining drills also travel really slowly off-road, but then I'm not fussed about the mining drills travel slowly because that's a future project. So they can be doing stuff as they're going. So yeah, okay, instead air can go to air. Yep. And that one's fire. And then you can go fire to fire. Okay, and then we remove that silo and remove that one. That's a really long way for them to travel. But they run the same speed whether they're on road or off road. It doesn't matter. There are ways through here for both of them. They can come along here, down to the road, up along there, and then away we go. And that'll be good. And then they can fill up those. And then these carts can fill up these ones here. And that's all a future project for the mining system once we get it going. Just so that once these are all filled and working, completely full up, I'm not worried about removing resources. I can just delete this up here to build our mining system. So yeah, right, okay, so that's the plan. And then obviously I can remove this here for other stuff. Plenty of art. Yeah, okay, so in the next episode, because I'm going to bring this one to a close, because once again, I know you've asked for longer episodes, and I'm doing longer episodes, but I get carried away with this game. I could play this game for hours and hours, and then, yeah, I've got to get up for work in the morning. That will not go down well with trying to work. I'm a driver by trade, and yeah, being tired and behind the wheel is a really bad thing. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, in the next episode we will Take that off and get that going. We will clear this area right here, and we are going to work on cake. That's going to be the next episode. I will clear this area right here, and then there shall be cake. We shall let them eat cake. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one, and until then, as always, have fun.